yo, the way you was moving in that hallway, dude, I thought you was power walking, yo. I thought you was power walking, my dude. Damn. Yo, the mannerisms, I don't like the mannerisms, bro. I don't like the mannerisms. If you there sitting front row, whatever seat you was sitting, you should have made it known that I'm going to get up and taunt Crawford. I'm going to get up, say something. I'm going to talk to him so much that Crawford going to say, yeah, come on, you talking shit? Come over here. Come in the ring, right? But I ain't hear nothing from you, right? Then I see you in the hallway power walking with this big dude, right? That's as wide as whatever, man. Then the damn hallway. And I'm like, and I'm saying to myself, why is this dude shuffling his feet so fast to get out of there, bro? That should have put you on a damn scooter and zipped your ass out of there, man. Oh, come on, dude, man. The mannerisms. Like I said, I go by the mannerism. Like I said in my last video, I apologize because I was checking the mannerisms of Bud Crawford when he said he don't care about have the fight. And speaking of such, when Spence was going down the aisle, was going down the hallway, power walking fast, Blue was over there skipping. Blue, yo, Spence, how do you feel about what the WBC want to do, making it a mandatory with you and Bud Crawford? What he got to say? What he say? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a uff. I don't give a. Like that's the answer you got. That's the answer we getting. Like cold dissing Blue. If it's anybody, he's a Spence supporter. Give him a little interview, right? But no interview. He hightail out of there. Then Blue asks him, "How do you feel about August winning that fight with you in the WBA? The WBC is blocking that." And he's like, and Blue said, August upset, and he said, I don't know, let him be upset. Let him be upset. Oh, man, I don't like those answers, man. I don't like those answers. But, the mannerisms in the hallway, I'm just going to go by what Spence said now. He said he don't need no tune-up. Tune-ups is for people that's not sure. He got Blue, remember? Blu-ray. He got Blu-ray. Physically, nothing was wrong. It was just the eye. And I know everybody want to say he got it in sparring, and that he didn't know, but I have proof that I showed you proof with that interview ESPN had with him. Yes, ESPN is a third party, but he spoke to ESPN and said, yes, in sparring, I got it. My eye. Right? So I don't want to hear people, Blue and I'm all the time talking about, he didn't know that he had eye problems until he had to go for the pre-examination for Manny Pacquiao and blah, blah, blah. I ain't trying to hear all that shit, right? So you got Blu-ray. You was on weight when you was about to fight Manny Pacquiao and your eye started acting up. So everything physically is all right. Your eye, it's a miracle. It's a detached eye right now, right? But everything is good. So we shall see what happens, man. But I'm just saying, yo, you was hightailing out there like, everybody was giving interviews. Everybody was giving interviews about the fight. But the most person I wanted to hear an interview with was Errol Spence. And his mannerisms wasn't at point with me, man. He hightailing it out of there, man. He ain't got no answers to your questions. And then I think one of the other dudes said, what about the 60-40? One of the guys on the hallway. What about the 60-40? Yeah, I don't hear nothing yet. I don't hear that. And then I think this white dude was walking by. I don't know. I'm trying to listen to it, right? Get it closer to my ear. But I think the white dude said, yeah, you seen that, Errol? He said, yeah, I seen it. He said, he gonna bust your shit, right? He gonna F you up, right? But Errol just ignored him and shit, because he was just heckling him and shit. White dude was heckling his ass. He gonna get you, right? Yeah. So, yo, all I'm just saying, that's some sucker, that's some mother sucker shit running down the hallway, power walking down the hallway. That's a long ass hallway, bro. I know you felt that shit in slow motion, man. I know you felt that in slow motion, brother. But there's nowhere to run, there's nowhere to hide. The ball's in your court. Like I said, actions speak louder than words. But Crawford was always saying, I don't want to fight you, Errol. I don't care if I get the fight. I did enough for the sport. But then Crawford will show up to your fight, right? Now, finally, y'all caught up, and went to Bud's fight. But it's after the fight that this is more important than anything. After the fight, we want to hear. I listened to Antonio Tarver. I like his interview. I agree with most of what Antonio Tarver was talking about certain things in boxing and Canelo and stuff like that. He gets good interviews. I was feeling him. He had a lot of passion and talking about, Canelo and Bud and this and that. He gave good answers. He didn't just give you political answers and shit like that. But when you hear Blue trying to get, and Blue supports you, man. And it's so funny. Like, he's like, Blue, not right now, man. Not right now. I got to get home. I just got to get from point A to point B right now. Please don't heckle me. Don't jekyll me. Nothing of that shit, man. And this is what happens, man. He just showed the mannerism that, I don't give a F what the WBC sanction. I keep saying WBA because I know it's WBA with Ugas that don't want, that blocked the fight with Errol Spence and Ugas, right? So he can finish this tournament. And this is how the tournament go, as I think it should go. Ugas will fight Standonius. Jamal James fought Butnev, and he lost. So Butnev is waiting for the winner of Standonius and Ugas. So if Ugas fights Butnev and he's successful, and if he's successful, because I got my eye on Butnev, man, and I see some things in that fight with him switching and all that stuff, and he's strong. So if that fight between Ugas and Butnev happen, well, the winner will be entitled to be the mandatory for Spence, right? And the Standonius beat Ugas, and it's going to be Standonius and Butnev. Well, the winner of that is going to be the mandatory for Errol Spence. But in the meantime, the WBC made it clear. That was my last video. Made it clear that we want this fight to happen, and you're going to be a mandatory, Errol and Bud. Y'all gonna have to get it done. And whatever happened now, Spence got some options. He could go straight for his IBF while the tournament is going on, his IBF mandatory, or he could go straight into a title fight with Crawford. That is a mandatory with a strap. And I have to recall every video, it's strap season. Let's not forget about that. And then dudes are talking about, his eye. He might need a tune-up. You hear this soft shit? Now this is some soft. Shut that soft shit up, man. Yeah, stop. Shut that soft shit up, right? That bullshit, right? But I'm hearing soft talk because I'm bringing Manny Pacquiao in. Y'all didn't want to hear that he's old, and I made a video and said being old is no excuse. You don't want to hear excuses that he was off 2 years. Nope, you didn't want to hear that excuse when Manny got in the ring. You also didn't want to hear excuse that he got a change of opponent in 2 weeks. That's an orthodox fighter. Well, Manny was training to fight a southpaw fight, but he was training to fight southpaw on southpaw. But he had, in 2 weeks' notice, he fought a Cuban of Yordanis Ugas. The Cubans are used to fighting southpaws. They do it all day in that country, yo. So listen. I ain't making no excuses. And if you go down and scroll down, you'll see no regrets, no excuses to Manny Pacquiao losing. I'm a man. And I said there's no excuses. Old, 2 years off, 2 weeks notice for another opponent. None of that. I'll give you another example. Ugas, when he fought Jamal James, he was off 2 years, 2 months. When he fought Jamal James recently, he was off 2 years and 2 months. I remember that fight. Okay? Keith Thurman was off 2 years. He still got in the ring and fought a title. See, everything, ain't nowhere to run, baby. Ain't nowhere to hide. Everybody, that's why I said, champions, that's the A side. They can take 2 years off, because guess what? Half the time these fighters only fight once, or once, maybe twice a year, or wait 2 years, So that's when I say in my last video that, these are the signs of ducking, cherry picking, timing, switching divisions, and also retiring when the heat gets on them too bad, and sit back and watch people move on the board and then decide when he wants to come back. 2 years ain't nothing in boxing to take off. Hey, it is what it is. Hey, August, when he fought Jamal James, I can't remember. But when he fought him, he was off 2 years and he succeeded, right? So, yeah, that was some real, I ain't like his mannerisms. I don't like how he was power walking down the hallway. I don't like how Blue is always supporting him. He ain't got time for him, right? That was disrespectful in a way. But listen, man, the man is on his way. He got to get home. He got to chill. He got to think some things out. He's got to think about a narrative to say, well, this and that and that and this. But you said a lot. You said that you do not need no touch-ups, because you don't need no tune-ups, because that's champions that's not sure of themselves. So I'm holding you to it, and I'm going to see what's going to happen. I want to see if you're moving for the best, if you're going to do what you say, or you're going to do what you don't say. That's all. So the move is, the ball is in your court. I want to know if you're going to bring up 60-40, 80-20, 70, whatever it is. I want to see what's going to happen. I'm hearing any of that bullshit. Miss me with that bullshit about he needs a tune-up. We're worried about his eye. Let me give you an example, man. Let me give you an example. But he got cleared for his accident. I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to cut this shit short. Okay? Listen. Off the job, my man flipped his Lamborghini, Spider, whatever, right? That was off the job, right? That was on his time. That was on his lifetime. Time of life. Away from boxing. So if you had, this is the situation. If he had to fight anybody, he would need a touch-up. He would need a touch-up. And I remember and I recall Manny Pacquiao and Bud Crawford said, what did they say? I ain't touching that man. He just got into a major accident. I'm not going to get no credit for this. I'm not going to get no credit for this. So yes, I believe at that kind of situation, he needs a tune-up. And Danny Garcia wasn't a tune-up, but Danny Garcia, he chose it because he stuck to his word. He did. He said he wants Manny, Danny, or Crawford. So after the situation, he took Danny, and I think that was a smart situation. Even though he couldn't get the fight, they wasn't going to fight anyway. That was the only option he had besides Manny Pacquiao at the time, right? So you got successful with that. But now, this is a different time. You got your injury with your eye. So you got cleared by your accident with the Lamborghini, right? So now that has nothing to do about nothing, right? Now you got in sparring, my eye. So now you cleared up, right? You cleared up. See, the difference between the accident was outside. The accident you got with your eye is inside the ring. That's on work time, man. That means things happen at work time. Boxers come in with injuries. So if I'm hearing Spence fans talk that soft shit, sit the hell down with your dunce head, turn the corner, and look at the wall and mumble that shit, because I ain't trying to hear that, dude. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit, bro. That man got to fight, and he know he's kind of disappointed, because one of the dudes in the hallway is like, oh, I had Porter up. Spence was like, yeah, I had Porter up. Porter was winning the fight. I heard that loud and clear. But then when Blue asked him, what do you think about the WBC making it a petition for you to be the mandatory and for y'all two to fight and get it on? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. That's what I'm hearing. And then when it comes to another champion, Ugas, he like, how do you feel about the WBA blocking the situation with you and Ugas? And Ugas is mad, and he like, let him stay mad. Let him stay mad. But hey, man, ain't no slack off my back. I don't care right now. I'm just waiting to see the next chess move that's going on. I'm just waiting to hear the excuses. I'm already hearing about it was a bad stoppage, this and that. And, bro, Sean Porter would have got his shit drilled, yo. He would have got his shit drilled. Just simply, his shit would have got thumped up even more. It would have made him even look worse. Even look worse. It was going downhill from there. Downhill. His father knew what was best for him, so be it. You get your $4 million, you retire with all your activity in your brain, and play it safe. Because at the end of the day, Sean Porter said, win, lose, or draw, I still was going to retire. So let's retire healthy, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's retire healthy. Yo, that's all I got to say, man, on this mother sucker issue, man. Because that's some mother sucker issue moves, bro. Running down the hallway like you too important. Too important to ask a question. Where everybody else is talking about the fight, the main person I want to hear talk about the fight is Errol Spence. And I want to hear his energy. See, y'all talk about energy. Have that same energy. Have that same energy. Well, I ain't seeing energy coming from Spence. I'm seeing I need to do a power walk. Nigga, you went from the gym to come see a fight. You don't need to do no power walking down the hallway. Moving so damn fast. Even Big Man was like, and Blue was slowly shuffling with his camera and shit. Blue's like, come on, man. Anyway, let me go, man. I'm not here for you. I'm not here to change your mind. Let you read between the lines. I can never get my shit right. And keep in mind on situations and clips. Now for the troll babies, Spence fans, I can't wait to hear your feedback on this situation. Cause I still got Bud beating Spence. And if you saw my last video, I told you it was a Porter and Bud 50-50 fight, because I had to give respect to Porter because how he his mannerisms in the ring with Errol Spence, and it could have gone any way if that flash knockdown didn't happen. I could have gave it. Same over here when he fought Bud. It was a close fight until and that's a big deal. Not that what he didn't do and it was a close fight and shit, because Spence had the same issue, but the only difference is Bud stopped him, knocked him down twice, shook his fucking bell, yo. Ring his bell, yo. So anyway, whatever it is, I'm out, man. Have a good day. Let me go deal with my situation here. A beautiful situation on a beautiful day, and enjoy life until the next young blood.